fear can be something that really blocks us from doing basic things, from doing things in life that we want to do. So fear is something we absolutely have to work with. It's not something that is okay to have. At the same time, fears can be of two kinds. They can be reasonable fears, like you are afraid to get close to the edge because you can fall, or you are walking the forest and you can hear some noises of some wild animals. And yes, you get some fear, and this one is a good one because this is like a self-defense mechanism. And this way, you actually take action not to get in trouble. Yeah, you could climb a tree to get away from some animal, or you can, withhold yourself from the edge not to fall down and so on. But also we have a lot of fears which are not at all reasonable, not real actually. Yeah, like if you switch the light off in your house and you are then afraid to stay in the dark. Those kind of fears are blocking us, and we have to work with them. Before we dive into this topic, my name is Nadia, and on this channel I talk about business and self-development. I also wrote a book on personal development. Make sure to check it out after this video. It's in the description below. Check the link. It's on Amazon, and there I talk a lot about personal development, my own struggles, my own pains, and my own experience. So if we don't work with our fears, they become very real after a while. So make sure you actually work with them. One of the methods can be that you actually see what makes you afraid. For example, if you're just afraid to do something, the reason can be that you just never tried it. And the only thing you have to do here to stop being afraid of it is to try it. For example, if you are afraid of public speaking, you have to start doing it. Like you can make a YouTube channel, and this way work with your fear of public speaking. By the way, if you want to learn more on how to do your YouTube channel and different tricks that I use, check out the list of videos up here. Hope it can help you. Or they can be that you are afraid to start a business, because you are afraid of the consequences and many businesses fail and so on. You just really need to study this topic, to get more knowledge, to get more experience, and to act. You need to start a business, but do it in a smart way. I also have a series of videos on how to do a business, how to start your business, so make sure to check them out afterwards. And I also have a free list of tips on what you have to do when you want to start your online business. It's in the description below, check it out, so that you don't have to be afraid that you will miss something. So the point here is to learn the skill and to do what you are afraid of doing. Another method is visualizing. You take a problem, something that you're afraid of, and you see which scenarios are possible here. What is the worst case? What is the possible case? What is the best case? And so on. When you realize that, okay, this is the possibility, this is the worst case, and maybe then it's not as bad as you thought, So kind of digging into the problem by analyzing it and visualizing it this way can really help. And in this case, you also solve your problem in the way that you know exactly what to do in which scenario. No matter which case happens, you know exactly what to do. So you're basically preparing yourself for this thing, and this can take the fear away. Another one is to cut the fear into pieces. Because you might be afraid of something and it's a whole situation, but then you cut it into pieces and think exactly what is dangerous there. Which part of this situation is scary? Maybe this one is not so scary, but the other one is scary. Maybe it's scary to start your business, then I have to learn it. But maybe it's scary that the business fails, then I have to learn how not to fail in the business, or I need to learn how to make sure that I don't risk much in the business, that I risk only as much as I can afford losing, and so on. So you take the situation, split it into pieces, and work with each particular piece separately. Another way of working with your fears is to get distance. Go away from the situation, you retreat yourself, you take a break, you organize a vacation for yourself, or you just take a few hours and meditate and contemplate and relax and take a walk. Do some physical exercises. Do things which actually give you power make your body and mind strong, and then your fears might be gone by themselves, because most of the time they are not real. If you have some real objective trouble, you have to take care of it. Don't get distance, don't retreat yourself from a real problem. Anyway, the thing is, we all have fears. And the fact is, we all have to work with them. And it really depends on what kind of fear you have. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment. And I would like to know if you have some other method you use to work with your fears, for example. Go ahead and leave me a comment so that you can benefit this community. Otherwise, make sure you check out my book in the description below. There is a link. And watch some other videos of mine on business, on self-development, and I will see you next Wednesday.